All right, man. Let's talk about Troy Weaver. Yahoo Sports ranks Troy Weaver as the eighth. The seventh best general manager in the NBA, which is a shocker to your boy. I thought they would say 77th, but it's a little catch to it. It's a little bit. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. It says Yahoo Sports ranks NBA GM Daryl Morey, Stan Presti can't even crack the top 10, which is, well, Daryl Morey's trash. Silly ranking using baseball math style math has us overthinking a list way too hard. Now it says Yahoo Sports Ben Rollback spend some time doing a bit of Moneyball deep diving into metrics of what might comprise a great NBA executive. According to the full article, here are some of rollbacks Matthew baseball criteria. Excuse me. It says the Danny Ainge system using baseball sabermetrics to evaluate NBA front office is inspired by Danny Ainge's stint with the Toronto Blue Jays and similarities to Daryl Morey's brand of team building and Billy Bean's Moneyball. The method was originally created to rate draft histories, and we have expanded it this time around to cover an executive's entire record across three categories: draft picks, trades, and free agent signings. So, and here's the tweet that had everyone assuming Yahoo Sports doesn't know ball at all because the NBA Central didn't explain below is how weird the full criteria were. It was more of an experiment than the author's personal ranking, I'd imagine. The fact it didn't even include Oklahoma City South Presti or Sixers president Darren Morey in the top 10. And yes, it even accounts for their full careers. But when you know it's just a recent rank, but an all time, it's just not a recent rank, but an all time rank, it starts to look even more bizarre at first glance. So it said right here, Ainge number one, Masai Ujiri, Brian Wright, James Jones, Kevin Pritchard, Pat Riley, Troy Weaver number seven, Kobe Altman. Think he with the Cavs, Brad Stevenson, the Celtics, which ain't really his team, really, but and Zach Kleiman. So Masai Ujiri's pretty good. Pat Riley's really good. James Jones has been doing a solid job, but Troy Weaver be amongst those greats is crazy. It's probably because he made a bunch of trades and stuff of that nature, and that's probably why he kind of damn near ride shotgun on this list. But yeah, we all know, dude, his whole first draft class was a bust. His first three picks was a bust. We all know that. We all know that. So however they want to play it and however they want to lay it, we know the truth. I tell the truth. I'm just being honest. Come on. Um, but this is why baseball is baseball, and this is why NBA and football is football. There may be some things that you can use, some organizational things, or some study habits you can use that can cross you can cross use across the sports, but this is totally different than baseball. It's more of a camaraderie sport. Probably a higher injury rate than baseball, I would guess. So totally different, totally 100% different. So more experiment. This is not, this is just the metric that they use and to just show you how silly analytics can be. It show how silly analytics can be. I'm not a big analytical person at all. Um, some people are, some people aren't. I think they're only good if you're playing daily fantasy sports. They can't really tell you about ball like that. You can't, it ain't more efficient than just you using your gut when to go for it on third down or when to go for the two and go for the three. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people put a lot of emphasis on on analytics too much, and a lot of the times it's just a bunch of nerds that's just, if the analytics are so great, why these nerds can't go ahead and keep telling us who gonna be a draft bust and who gonna have draft success? Come on, they were so great. Come on, come on, riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me that. So, like I continue to say, man, it is what it is. We know Troy Weaver ain't amongst them, but in the near future, he could be amongst them. He got a lot of talent. I think he's been making a lot of right moves, and you're not gonna be perfect, in the beginning of your stint. You're not gonna be perfect. People wanted him and Brown Holmes to come in and be perfect. That wasn't gonna happen. They had to continue to learn. They had to learn. They had to learn. They had to learn. They had to learn. So as you do something, you should start to master it. You should get better at it. And I think he's progressively got better at it. And I think one of the things that always kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt, in my humble opinion, was not being able to have his own head coach in there. And in a way, he still don't have his own head coach because he wanted Kevin Ollie reportedly. And old boy stepped in and said, "No, we gonna pay this dude. We're gonna pay what's the dude's name? We're gonna pay Monty Williams a bunch of money." He still override him, and Monty Williams still wasn't his pick for head coach. So you got to understand that. And part of probably not letting him pick his own head coach probably boiled down to a bunch of bad decision makings amongst coaches that he actually wanted to hire, like Kevin Ollie, and probably the senior advisors was like, "Nah, we ain't doing that. That ain't no good idea." And that's what that really boiled down to, in my humble opinion. But yeah, I'm not into analytics. Only time you use analytics and that pro football focus analytical shit, only time you use that is simply, bro, is for you do daily fantasy sports like FanDuel and all that type of stuff. That's what that's for. That's what that's for. That's what that's for. Nothing more, nothing less. You know. So, but there's some good GMs. There's some good GMs on there for sure. Some real good ones. Masai Ujiri, man, he might be in Sam Presti. Sam Presti didn't make it, but Masai Ujiri, one of the better ones. And Sam Presti is great, but he ain't won nothing. Pat Riley is phenomenal. I mean, shit, he's in a class of his own. He might be number one. He's definitely in a class of his own. So, I mean, yeah. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate y'all. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Salute.